Fed underneath to Friel. He's up and in for the first basket of the game.
It's very interesting that both teams are wearing dark jerseys, dark green and dark blue.
Lions up early, 2-0. Ball comes loose. Saved by Flynn. They get it out of there. Over to Nelson. His shot's going to be up and good for 3. The Lions are up 5-0. Scoop shots up and in. Lions lead 5-2 here early in the game. Gasparella feeds it back out front to Flynn. Nelson gets it back to Gasparella. Nelson's shot's going to be off the rim, comes down to the Riverettes. Long 3 off the rim, taken there by Flynn. 5:29 left in this first quarter.
Good job by Flynn blocking out his man, the shooter.
Nelson got the rebound back.
Yeah, long shots clank off the rim and sometimes come right back at the shooter, so you have to block them out.
Friel with the ball up top, feeds it underneath to Jamie, up and fouled, and it falls through for 2, and the Lions are up 7-2 here early in the first period, but that'll put Jamie on the line.
Lions have made their shots so far this game. That is when they're most effective, is when they're making their shots early.
Bounces off, comes down to Friel, feeds it back out to Flynn. Flynn back to Verdrodi, puts up the shot. It's going to be off the back of the rim. Riverettes want to run. Fancy footwork gets them nothing as now Nelson brings it down. Long shot off the rim for Verdrodi. So Adams been cold here early. Lions still lead 7-2 in this first period, being brought to you by Patty Maida at Real Estate One. They knock over Gasparella to get that one, but the Lions now hold a 7-4 lead. Thrown away there. That brings them back within a point.
Nat was very careful to not take a foul there on that shot.
Jamie's shots up and in for 2. And the Lions lead 9-6. Bounces out and comes down to Adam Verdrodi, and the Lions need to take advantage of this. Feed it to Friel, and it's knocked away. Nelson saves it. Back to Verdrodi. In for 3, and the Lions lead 12-6. And the Hurons and Riverettes call a timeout to try and stop the flow.
Yeah, I was going to say in the pregame that the Lions had the advantage of coming here and scouting the Hurons on Monday night. I'm sure Coach Clayton, assistant coaches were here, so they knew what kind of a game the Hurons would play against them.
Well, there's 2:40 left in the first period, and the Lions have a 6-point lead. Well, they're letting them play so far. Still going to be the Lions' ball as they letting some of the bumping go on. There's only been one foul called on the Riverettes. Twelve to 8, Lions lead. Fed to Thomas, back out to Flynn, up with the shot. It's short. Rebounded there by the Lions. Gasparella puts up the shot. It's going to be a foul in the act of shooting. Jamie hasn't done a whole lot of this early in the game, driving all the way down the floor, and I don't think the Hurons are expecting that.
Well, it's nice to see it. You know, he stopped doing that because he kept getting called for charges at some of the other games. And, you know, when the refs aren't calling anything, you might as well go ahead and drive the lane.
As you're watching district action here at Ann Arbor Huron, the Lions of South Lyon playing the Riverettes. I'm Ted Wallace along with Steve Waldrop. Tony Donner on camera as you're watching SLC TV, Channel 19 in South Lyon. Channel 19 Comcast in Wall Lake. Be a foul reaching there, I believe, in the Lions. The Lions up 14 to 8 with 1:15 left in Patty Maida's Real Estate One's first period and South Lyon collision. 150 East McCaddy, South Lyon collision.
Into the line 5, Stewart lead. Into the Riverland 32, Lucas Poole. 33, Jeff Jenkins.
A long shot bounced around and comes down to the Riverettes, and they pull within 4 of the Lions again, 14 to 10. Gasparella feeds it to Utley, and he was fouled. They weren't going to call it at first, but they did.
He had 2 bodies collide in him in the air, so he deserved it.
Yep, that puts Stu on the line.
Number 5, Stu Utley.
Stu puts that one through for one. .45 seconds left. The Lions up by 5 here in the first period. That one's going to be long. And now they'll call a foul on the Lions there.
The big man just can't get away from putting the ball on the floor. That's where he ran into trouble. He put the ball down to dribble. Then he recovered it, lost it for a second, recovered it, and then went up with it.
And they end up getting 2 free throws out of it.
Right.
Foul is on Thomas. And they make both of those and pull within 3 of the Lions. Knocked away from the Lions, and then Friel saves it. Second period, there's a foul, and the Lions get it out of bounds from there. 15-12, Lions leading. Flynn's shot's going to be off the rim and come down to the Riverettes. Hook shot's in for 2, and the Riverettes pull within 1. Adam Bedrodi is going to dribble it back underneath to Friel. And that makes it 17-14 to start the second period.
Nice drive in there by Adam. Good pass off. Nice finish by Matt.
Tipped by the Lions there. I believe it was Gasparella. He ends up with the ball. Shot's going to be off the rim, but tipped in by Matt Friel. And the Lions lead 19-14.
Matt did a great job trailing the play there. The trailer just put it in.
And they throw it away. Now the Lions can take advantage of this error by the Riverettes. They lead by 5 with 6:16 left here in the Grilled Tomatoes second period. Grilled Tomato is now open with the new menu. Grilled Tomato. Underneath and in and 2 for Matt Friel. And the Lions lead 21-7.
You could hear somebody yelling, backdoor, 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 and there was Friel. Put it in.
Bouncing around, and the Riverettes ended up with it. And then they ended up getting 2 after that ball bounced around several times.
You know, you just can't give a team like Huron 3-4 chances at making a shot there. You've got to get the rebounds on the defensive boards.
Nelson gets it back out to Gasparella. And the Lions throw it away. Lions up 21-16, 4:55 mark of this second period. District action. And the Hurons hit that one. They're back within 3 of the Lions. Friel gets the shot off, but it was altered. Tipped away and back to the Lions. Flynn brings it down. Stutter step. Lions call a short timeout. It's 21-18. This game played March 6, 2002. District action at Ann Arbor Huron, which is on the banks of the Huron River.
Huron River.
Hence the name, the River Rats.
How would you like to go to a school and, your moniker is the Rats? I just,
and enjoyed it ever since they did it in the early 70s when they had to come up with a name. That's what they came up with.
Yeah. Well, we'll see if they can swim or sink tonight.
And of course, the River Rats, in referring to muskrats, is what it really refers to. But well, the Lions are playing fast and furious. They've had a lead as big as 6 points. They currently own a 3-point lead, 4:17 mark here this second period. To the Rats, and they get it in. They've had a few breaks this first half as far as the ball bouncing, but that's part of basketball. Hopefully the Lions will get their few. Shots up and just off by Matt Friel.
You're getting good.
And the River Rats take the first lead of the game with 3:13 left in this second period. They lead 22-21. As this second period being brought to you by the Grilled Tomato with the new menu. If they are open, the Grilled Tomato at the four corners of South Lyon. That'll be a foul on the River Rats.
That was very fortunate. He did shove David Flynn out of the way, but he had the ball in an easy lane and for a layup there.
Reaching foul on the Hurons. That's their sixth foul.
Yeah, how many times do you see the Lions with only 2 fouls and the other team with 6? That's good advantage. Unfortunately, there's less than 3 minutes to go.
Flynn brings it across the timeline, and another foul will put Aaron Nelson on the line. As the aggressive defense got him back in the game, but they're starting to pile up the fouls.
What's happening is the Lions are making them play defense with their plays and their offense and everything like that, and Huron is getting frustrated by all of that. So then they're fouling.
In and out. Stolen by Matt Friel there. Travel will be called on Gasparilla. 2:15 left in the half. Huron's leading by a point.
basically the Huron offense is passing it into somebody and letting them make an athletic move in for the rebound and put it back. They really aren't doing any set plays or anything like that. They're just relying on getting it in to the paint area.
Playground basketball?
Yeah, that's what it is. I'm trying to describe that nicely, Stu. They're not Stu, Ted. Thinking about Stu.
It bounces in and out, but it'll be a foul on the Lions. The first other one was on Matt. This one's on Adam Madrodi. Utley's in. That bounces off and comes down to Gasparella, so the Lions dodge a bullet there as they miss both free throws. Jamie Gasparella puts the shot up and in for two. And the Lions retake the lead, 23-22. 1:30 left in the half. Being brought to you by the Grilled Tomato. A foul will put Jamie Gasparella on the line.
Huron foul on 32. Lucas Poole, his second. 42, Eddie Andre in for the River Rats. In 12, Jamie Gasparella in for Lyon, shooting 1 plus the bonus.
That foul is going to be on Stu Utley. Free throws are hurting the Lions here in the first half, not making them.
That's really unusual. That's not what we do.
And then they trip up and knock Gasparella down and give Jamie a chance to get right back on the line. That'll be the 9th foul here in the first half on the Huron River Rats. In the first quarter, there was only 1 foul called between both teams.
But, you know, if we miss the front end of a 1-and-1, then we only get 1 foul shot, and that's what's happened the last 2 times. Let's hope Jamie makes the first one here.
And now the Lions are up by 2. And he drops that one through, and the Lions lead 25-22. Going to call a foul on Nelson, but
actually, that doesn't hurt the Lions. He was in the paint there, and that's only the 6th foul. Now, the next one will cause a shot.
43 seconds left in the half. Well, they'll be shooting 2 anyways.
At the line, shooting 2 times, 44, Andre Martin. split.
He makes that one. The Lions will have it with 32 seconds. Fed ahead to Schlitt. Back to Gasparella. His shot's going to be off. Friel's up with it. It's going to be the Lions' ball with 19 seconds left.
That was a tough call. That referee took about 3 seconds to make up his mind.
He looked over to the other ref and the guy pointed.
Yeah,
so
it was a tough call.
"18 seconds left in the half. Tripping up Jamie Gasparella, putting him on the line.
That's really great. Wish they'd have taken about 4 more seconds off the clock, then River Rats wouldn't have had a chance. But
well, at least he's shooting 2 for sure. That's their 10th foul.
That's true.
Lions lead by 2. 25-23 here in the Grilled Tomatoes second period.
Ow.
Into the line, 14, Brad Thomas. 22, Nathan Frazier. 42, Andrew Sachs.
Frazier in, Thomas back in, Saxon. And that one's through. Stolen away by Sachs, fed ahead to Jamie, shots up. And hits the backboard, but the Lions hold a 3-point lead at the half over the Huron River Rats here at Ann Arbor, Huron. That first half brought to you by Patty Mayday Real Estate 1, Gary and Maureen Fagan, South Line Collision, and by the Grilled Tomato. We have one of South Line's longtime avid fans, actually a longtime alumni, classmate of mine in 1970, and just yesterday, right, Dave?
Just yesterday.
Yeah. This is Dave Brandon, and if you noticed in the last week's South Line Herald, they listed off all of the folks that were in the first inaugural Hall of Fame of South Line High. And Dave Brandon, I want to congratulate you from SLC TV and the folks in South Lyon for being the first to be selected to that honor. I mean, that truly is an honor.
Thank you. I was really proud of that. I think that's very neat, and I'm looking forward to attending the event in May when that all happens. It's going to be terrific.
Really. He played baseball. Notice I list that first. Football, basketball, and did well in all of those. I'll vouch for it. I was the sports editor of the local newspaper of the Lions Roar at that time, and so I followed your beat, and you did well back then. I always tell everybody, I got to tell this. He shot 3-point shots when they didn't have a three-pointer. That was the way he made his baskets. Never mind going in and getting an elbow in the rib or anything.
That's right. Well, now you're telling people how old we really are before they had the three-pointer. But that would have been nice if that were around back then.
Yeah, right. That's true, because you really did score a lot of points and would have scored a lot more. But neither here nor there. You did well after that. You went on to play at the University of Michigan.
I did. Yeah, I accepted a football scholarship at Michigan and played for Bo, and it was a great deal of fun.
And you've continued. I'm not going to list all his accolades here, but certainly some that should be mentioned is you are currently the CEO of Domino Pizza. But what I think is even bigger deal is you're a regent at the University of Michigan. I think, that's a popularity vote there as far as you have to be voted in.
Yeah, that's a statewide ballot. We're elected, and you campaign, and you go through convention politics. It's quite a deal, and it's a fun thing for me to do. Sometimes it's challenging because institutions of higher learning are complex places with a lot going on, particularly here in Ann Arbor, but it's enjoyable.
Well, I know you've introduced some new changes that have been openly accepted, it looks like, by the regents.
Yeah, I think we're doing well. It's a challenging time. Economic cycles affect institutions of higher learning too.
Right.
So we have a big budget over there. It's a multi-billion-dollar institution, and so there's a lot going on, but I enjoy it.
Dave, also, I mean, let's face it, you don't sit around. The Thanksgiving Day Parade, you have a part in that too, don't you?
Yeah, the last 2 years. In fact, I'm in my third and last year as chairman of the parade company, which puts on both the fireworks.
I was going to say, I'll throw in the fireworks just for a kicker.
Which is coming up here before you know it. And the Thanksgiving Day Parade, which is really fun. It's one of the not-for-profit things that I do that really makes me smile, because it's all about families and good times.
Well, Dave has made some contributions to South Lyon High and has helped make it a better school all the way around, and it's thank you for remembering South Lyon.
Well, it's, you know, I really enjoy coming to these games. I love this basketball team. Every game I've been to, they line up for the center, the tip-off at the beginning of the game, and every guy that matches up against our guys is 6 inches taller.
At least.
And you say to yourself, how can they win this one? But they follow their shot. They go after loose balls. They play great defense. They're always running the ball off the floor, and I'm really proud of them. It makes me feel proud to be an ex-Lion, because you come here and these kids really play with a lot of heart.
Well, thanks, Dave, for coming on here as they're getting ready to start the second half of action, and let's hope it's successful, and we'll see you Friday.
You bet. Nice to see you again, Ted.
Okay.
Thanks.
You bet.
This is your opportunity to see some of the best.
So we start the second half of action. Huron puts in, the River Rats put in a two-pointer, and the Lions have a 1-point lead as that missed shot goes awry.
First half scoring, Utley 1, Gasparilla 11, Nelson 3, Vedroti 3, and Friel 8.
As the River Rats have jumped out and scored 5 straight points here in the first 38 seconds. And now lead by 2. Shot by Vedroti is in and out. That was more in than out.
Well, I think that was the first three-point shot that Huron made. And, of course, we missed ours. So we got to make our shots if we want to stay ahead of these guys.
River Rats lead by 2 at the moment here early in the second half. Stolen there by Adam Vedroti. To Friel. He puts it in for 2. Long shot. It's going to be off and come down. Then it's stolen away. Fed underneath the Matt Friel, and how he wasn't fouled is beyond us. I know. We're tied at 28, and they throw it away. The Lions will get it back. Gets away from Vedroti, and they get it back. 5:49 left here in this third period. Being brought to you by Tormina's Pizza at 486-3860. Tormina's. Reach in will be called on the Lions.
There's a change in a defensive strategy. We've been doubling down their player down low. We've been letting them have the outside shot, which they haven't been too successful with. Unfortunately, we got called for a foul there.
Taking taken away there by Flynn. Matt Frio puts up the shot and it rolls off. Gets his own rebound, it rolls off. And he's fouled. As it's Utley that's fouled on that one.
Huron foul is on 32.
Good work on the boards there. More often than not, you get the foul on the putback, not on the original shot.
Puts that one through.
For the River Rats, 33, Jeff Jenkins.
Bounces off. And there's a timeout called by the River Rats. He's taking a full timeout. They're here early. 5:25 left in the third period. Lions leading 29-28. Lions up by a point here. Long 3 points good. And the River Rats retake the lead by 2, 31-29. There's a reach-in foul early. The Lions will take this if they can get to the foul line by the start of the fourth period or so.
Yeah, but, you know, the Rats have now scored their second three-pointer. They're going to start getting confidence, so that means we're going to have to move our defense out a little bit more, which is going to open up the middle.
Gasparella's shot bounces off, but Mac Frio puts in the rebound. A huge three-point shot. Almost saved by the River Rats, but it'd be the Lions' ball. Lions in the River Rats are tied 31-31 here in Tormina Pizza's third period. I'm Ted Wallace along with Steve Waldrop as you are watching SLC TV, Channel 19 in South Lyon, Channel 19 Comcast in Wall Lake. Shots up and off the rim. Kicked by the River Rats, fed ahead, back to Nelson off of Utley and then stolen away.
Coach Clayton was motioning there for a hack on Nelson, but he didn't get the call.
That one's off and Frio comes down with the rebound. Oops. Stolen for a moment, and it's going to be the Lions' ball. They're calling over and back.
Well, that was the trap at half court. Basically, that's a great place to trap because you've got the half court line and the out of bounds line. If you can trap there, it's really a detrimental to the other team.
Comes down for a moment, taken to be a jump ball, making it the Lions' ball.
South Lyon, 12, Keith Newman in for Huron.
You know, I think that's the first jump ball of the game right there.
Tie-up, you mean?
Yeah, first tie-up.
Well, that floor they play on is rubberized. It's not hardwood. I mean, we've seen our players make some trips and falls. It'll make it the Lions' ball as the River Rats was on the line.
Basically, a player cannot go out of bounds and then come back inbounds and be the first one to touch the ball. But, yeah, following on that theme about this floor, the away teams get a 2-hour practice on the weekend before the district. So this is the first, we've only had 2 hours on this floor. There's a great advantage for the home team.
We're still tied at 31, 2:34 left in the third period. Fortunately, the Lions aren't getting that open shot. Frio gets it and puts it in, and the Lions lead 33-31.
Very nice pass to Matt down low. He made him pay.
And the Lions retake the lead by 2. Utley will be called for that hack, but it might have saved a basket. That's third foul on Stu, so they'll bring in Schwitt now.
33, for
Too tied up with the kids.
Flynn will be called for that foul, I believe. Nope, it's going to be on
14,
Thomas. All of a sudden, the Lions have more fouls than River Rats. River Rats got 2 early fouls, tipped for a moment by Frio. That ties the game at 33. Flynn gets it, or Frio had it. We're tied at 33. 1:12 left in the third period. That one's going to bounce through for 2, and we're taking the lead again. To Frio, and he bounces it in to retie the game. Retake the lead, and that will end the third period with the River Rats outscoring the Lions by 5, and they now hold a 2-point lead here entering the fourth period. That was brought to you by Tormina's Pizza, 37-35. Start the fourth period now. The River Rats turn with the ball. They're going to call a foul on probably Adam Madrodi.
Huron still winning the battle of the boards there, and I'm not real sure about that foul call. Looked like all ball to me.
They're going to bring in Stu right away here. They got to, even with 3 fouls, they got to have him in there. That's the 4th foul on Adam Girodi.
Stu Watley for South Line. And Steve Dugan at the line, shooting one more time.
And the Hurons have their biggest lead of the game by 4 now. 39-35 with 7:35 left in the game. They're going to call a foul on Flynn. .7:05 left. Lions down by 4. Comes down to Jamie Gasparella.
Well, the Lions avoided a bullet there on that on a defensive board, but then they gave it right back.
Jamie gets the rebound again. Feeds it ahead and they throw it away. It's going to be Lions ball. Lions call a timeout. 6:26 left in the game. The Lions down by 4. Lions trying to set something up. They trail by 4. 6 minutes left in the game. Fed underneath. Fouled by Gasparella for 2. And the Lions are now trailing by 2 with 5:38 left in the game. He makes the 3 again. He's made 3 of them. That's been the difference in the game for the River Rats. I think Utley's got his 4th foul. Now the timeout. 5-point lead for the River Rats, and they're shooting 2. 5:09 left in the game.
These are 2 really critical foul shots here. They could go up by 7, which will change the game. They can go into a slowdown game on us, and their zone defense is working real well against us. So, you know, hopefully we'll have a couple of misses and we'll be able to cash in and get some points here.
Quinn cut in and got the rebound. Lions just throwing it all over the place. Nelson feeds it to Gasparella. Shots up and off. I don't think they'll make it a shooting foul, but Lions will have the ball.
You're on foul on 54. Tarek Bilal. 2 seconds.
Frio's shot, it's good for 3. And the Lions are down by 3.
Yeah, that's our only three-pointer of the second half.
Let River Rats throw it away. And the Lions get it back with 4:19 left in the game. Being brought to you by Donner Signs and the Jim Dandy Car Wash.
Yeah, we don't have to get it all back in one shot here. We got to show some patience and make them play defense.
Well, they're going to play defense, all right. They got full court pressure on. Shots up by Nelson. Good for 3! And the Lions have tied the game with 4 minutes left.
Well, you see how much I know. Good shot by Aaron. Squared up to the basket, let it go.
I think that'll be the 5th foul on Stu.
Fouled on number 5, Stu Watley. At 10 seconds.
You guys come out.
You get a minute.
All right, Stu.
Stu Watley's career is over.
Well, it's in the balance.
Well, that's true. That's true. That is true.
If we win,
It is over if they don't pull off a win here.
if we win tonight, it's got
He
another.
wants to see another day.
Got another life on Friday night, probably against Pioneer, but we'll worry about that. We got a lot of game left here.
3:45 left in the game. And they missed the first one. They put that one in and retake the lead, 44-43. Well, Lions going to have to pull a stop here. There's still time, 3.5. So they're going to make the Lions come out. Matt Friel comes down with the rebound, feeds it ahead to Flynn. Back to Nelson. Pedroti's shot. Good for 3, and the Lions lead by 2 with 2:40 left in the game. And it's a timeout. They're standing on the Lions side as the Lions down by 2 at the start of this period, now lead by 2. with 2:34 left.
And that's 3 threes in a row by the Lions, and Huron had to call a timeout to cool us off. We still got 2 minutes, 30 seconds to go, but now the game changes a little bit because we've got the lead.
Good for 3, and the Huron River Rats retake the lead by 1.
I think 14 for Huron has made 4. I think 14 has made 4 threes, and I think 3 in this half. So,
shot by Vedrodi, rolls in, and the Lions retake the lead by 1.
So you're cool. It's cool.
Vedrodi's picking the right time.
And they retake the lead by 1. 1.5 minutes left. (49-48), 1:22 left. Gasparo's shot is off, saved by Nelson. Shots up, and good for 3 by Matt Frio. And the Lions lead 51-49. A travel call, it's the Lions with the ball.
That was really big. Now we got the ball, and we got a 2-point lead.
Well, as it turned out, the River Rats didn't pile up the fouls. And they've only got 3, and now the Lions will have the ball and probably get hacked to death here in the next 52 seconds. Fed underneath them, and it's good for 2, and the Lions lead by 4 with 42 seconds left. Stolen by McFreel, and they foul him on purpose. And the Lions have the ball in the lead with 35 seconds left. They lead 53-49 in this Jim Dandy fourth quarter.
The Rats put all their eggs in the double trap press there, and we beat the press with a good press break play.
Well, they foul him again.
And we made him pay. Matt Friel came through in the end, got 2 more points.
Another foul. It took 2 seconds.
Now, one thing we should add is at the tournament, you've got an MHSAA official doing the clock. You don't have somebody from the home team doing the clock, so if it's 2 seconds, it's 2 seconds.
Sounds like Michigan State.
We're not there, Ted, but...
Well, we're playing a green team, you know, that's a timeout call by Jamie as Flynn slipped trying to cut through to take the ball.
It's a good, smart use of timeout anyway. It's always good to talk about strategy and what you're trying to do and who you want to have the ball, because there's 6 fouls right now. Who do you want on the line? Do you want Jamie? Do you want Flynn? Who do you want? And that's going to decide who they throw the ball into.
And the Lions hold a 4-point lead, 32.8 seconds left in the game. They still have the ball. The River Rats have pulled off 3 fouls in some 4 seconds. That's pretty...
6, 7 seconds, yeah. Basically, though, if they foul and we make our foul shots, there's no tomorrow for the River Rats. So, but that's the only way they can possibly get back in the game.
Quinn with the ball, now tries to eat up some of the clock. They reach in on him. They weren't calling those kind of fouls all game, and now they call it. 29.4 left, putting Flynn on the line, shooting 1-1.
If he can get 2 here, it'll make it a 2-possession game, assuming 2 3-pointers, and that almost puts the game out of reach.
Well, I don't know what they're waiting for. There's no TV timeouts. Comes down to Flynn. Given to Matt Friel, and they're all over him. 22 seconds left.
That was exactly what Huron wanted to happen. He hit it off the rim, but somehow we came up with the loose ball, and now Matt's at the line.
At the line, shooting 1 plus the ball, number 50, Matt Friel.
He makes it. That one bounces out, but it takes more time that way. Bounces around, comes down to Matt Friel, and he's fouled. We'll put him back on the line with 14 seconds left. The Lions lead by 5.
Huron foul is on 44, Andre Martin. Pittsburgh.
I'm gonna slow down these kids a minute. Hey guys, what do you think of this game so far?
South Lions number 1. Yeah! We deserve to win. Good team.
Yeah.
Playing hard.
Okay, let's watch Matt sink some here now.
Yeah!
Whoops. Oh well. That eats more up. The ball gets loose from him. 10 seconds. Knocked away by Matt. Tipped away, and Nelson has it. Time runs out, and the Lions are victors. And we'll go to the championship game on Friday against either Ann Arbor Pioneer or Jackson Vikings. And the Lions win by 5 here at the Dome, where the Huron River Rats play their home games.
Rufus Poole, 6. Andre Martin, 8. Jeff Jenkins, 9.
And we'll be back in just a moment. Oh, we got a hold of Matt in a hurry. Got him up here within 2 minutes after the game was over, and he's still breathing hard and sweating hard, but feeling good. Eh, Matt?
Oh, this feels great. We worked on our defense all week. We knew that would be the key to shutting Huron down, and I think we really got him in the second half.
Well, you got to say with you came through there in the end yourself. You hit a key 3-pointer that just stunned them.
Well, I knew this could be the last game I ever played, and I didn't want to go out losing in the first round of district, so I knew I had to step it up in the second half.
Well, you had the team around you played well too. Of course, I'm sure you'll want to mention that.
Oh, of course, Jamie got me the ball a bunch of times. David, his great passes into the post. They helped me get so many shots off in there. I couldn't thank them enough.
Yeah, we held them to 12 points in the fourth quarter, and we made 19 ourselves in the fourth quarter. So we really won the game. We were down 2 at the end of the third. So, we had a bunch of three-pointers. We were just silent on the threes there for the almost 3 quarters, and all of a sudden, boom, 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 and we got the lead.
Well, Nelson hit one, you hit one, and
Bedrodi
hit one.
And then he hit a 2, and then Matt hit another 3.
Yeah. We worked on breaking their press like all day last practice, and I think it really helped out in the fourth quarter because we got some layups off of that. So,
yeah,
it really helped.
Well, you live to play another game, as you said.
District finals, I can't wait.
It's going to be right here, and we don't know who yet, but you don't care. You're just glad to be there.
Of course. I don't care if it's Pioneer Jackson. We're going to stick around and watch it.
Well, maybe a few more fans will come over from South Lyon for that Friday night game.
Yeah, we need everybody out here to support us. Everybody in South Lyon needs to be at this district final. Friday night, 7:30.
Matt Friel's asking you to come on out. You're talking about a 20-minute drive at the most, so we'll give the directions to you here at the end of the show here, okay? I know you want to get back with your team, Matt. Thanks a lot.
Thank you.
And you are our Jim Dandy Player of the Year, and certainly today.
25 points.
25 points, Matt, and it's irrelevant to him. We know that. Okay, take care. Cut. Oh, no. All right, might as well run into that now. Let's have the scoring.
Well, Utley had 2, Gasparilla 13, Nelson 6, both on 3-pointers, Bedrodi 8, and Matt Friel 25. Definitely Matt came on strong. He had 8 points at the half and 17 in the second half. He really showed his true colors in that second half. He was doing 3-pointers and 2-pointers, and there were steals and rebounds. And I'm going to tell you that there was a height difference there, and they controlled the boards most of the game until the fourth quarter, and we came on strong in that fourth quarter.
Well, our backs were against the wall. They were down by 2 at the end of the third period, and it was. They had the lead most of the game, and all of a sudden the Lions were behind. Then they got behind by as much as 6 in that fourth period.
It could have been 7, but he missed his second free throw, the River Rat player. So we did have a 6-point deficit. I think that was with around 5 minutes to go. So we had time to get there, but if it had gone any further than 6, the nature of the game would have changed. And basically we were playing zone defense, and we would have had to come out man to man, and then that's when Huron's speed and their quickness would have really hurt us. So and those were very timely 3-pointers. We caught up that 6-point deficit with 2 threes there on successive possessions. So I really think the Lions made their shots when they had to. Other quarters, the second quarter we only scored 9 or 11. In the third quarter we only scored 9. So 15 in the first, 11, 9, and then 19 in the final stanza. So we came up big right at the end.
Yeah, and that's a good time to come up big.
It made a very exciting game. I don't know who's going to win this next game between Jackson and Pioneer, though Pioneer has been the area.
Well, they're 17-3.
Yeah, and they've been the leader in the area poll, but Jackson's not in our area.
Right.
They are in our district.
Well, they're a 500 team this year in Jackson, but they lost a heartbreaker to Pioneer by a point last year, so they say they'll be ready to play their game at their best. And as we also stated, by tonight, half the teams in the state of Michigan are done, but the South Lyon Lions have lived to see another day.
Actually, in Class A, there's only 64 teams. There's 32 districts. There's only 64 teams playing on.
Well, right. If the Lions win on Friday night, they make the Sweet 16.
No, 32. There's 30. It goes down to 32 district winners, and then the regionals go to 16 and 8.
Well, we'll read our paper and see.
No, Ted, I know.
Oh, is this what you do at your office job?
No, basically, I was here in the same place for the girls tournament, and we won our first game Wednesday night, same place against Huron River Rats. And that's, you look through these tournaments, and that's the way it is. But, and I understand our regionals are in Jackson, so let's hope for a win, Friday night, and we can stay in town and watch them play again without having to drive too far.
You're saying you want Ann Arbor Pioneer?
No, I want South Lyon to win Friday night, so we can go just to Ypsilanti and watch a regional game. Wouldn't that be great?
I thought you said Jackson was holding the regionals.
It's in Ypsilanti.
Oh, okay.
The regional is in Ypsilanti, so who knows?
Okay. Yeah. Well, that's way down the road. But fact remains is the Lions are now 15-6 on the year. They've had an outstanding season no matter what happens.
Outstanding season. They're playing in a district final. Anything can happen. They now have played on this court one whole game. That's really good. So
they get to come over and practice tomorrow, and won't the river rats in the hallway be glum about that?
Does that bother you?
Oh, I say. Well, they were pretty stunned by it all over there, but that's the way it goes. Little South Lyon came in and slayed a giant tonight.
Well, Matt Friel, our player of the game with 25 points, did a super job. I think Adam Vedrodi did a great job. I also want to mention Stu Utley. He was really banging under the boards there. Gasparella was really knifing through the lane early on and also made a lot of great passes to Matt. Matt mentioned that. Nelson had a couple of threes. Vedrodi a couple of threes. I mean, it was a team effort tonight. They should be proud of themselves.
Yep. And they looked a little dead there in the third period, but they did rise, and it was great to see them come back like that. And so we'll be here next week or next Friday, but I want to note, how do you get here? Well, the best bet, don't take the route. You gave us a route. Guess what? We went back and forth, got lost. I'd say mostly for those coming from the South Line, get over to 23, take 23 down to Geddes Road, head head west, and you'll run into just a little ways down there on the right is Huron. Once you get on to Fuller, isn't it Fuller Road?
No, it's Geddes all the way to here. So you just take Geddes all the way to Huron Parkway. It's at the corner of Geddes and Huron Parkway.
So it's on this side of Ann Arbor from South Lyon. It's not that difficult really to get to it. And I'll be looking forward to play I'm assuming it's a 7 o'clock game on Friday.
7:30 game.
I always say the early time.
But if you want a good seat, get here about 7.
Yeah. Yeah, it is a small, quaint arena, as you've seen from the shots that we've done here. But anyways, I'll be looking forward to seeing you on Friday if you can't make it. I'm Ted Wallace, along with Steve Waldrop. Tony Donner on camera. Once again, that final score was the South Lyon Lions. We got written 54 big, 54-49, right? I remembered that part of it. And they win by 5 and move to the championship game in district action on Friday, March 8th, here at Ann Arbor Huron. See you there.